Però Dave della band in realtà per tante motivazioni non era proprio prontissimo ad accogliere, perché erano tante tutte insieme, e quindi mentre Mike e Tara erano assolutamente d'accordo, lavorare sodo sui brani, anche da casa, perché loro lavorano sempre da casa, non hanno uno studio vero e proprio, ma si sono fatti un mega studio a casa, come tutti gli artisti che si rispettino, in modo tale da creare sempre. Però Dave aveva qualche rimostranza e quindi c'è stata molta tensione. Ecco perché il nome Cold è, a detta di Tara, addirittura è uno degli album più belli. È vero che non si dovrebbe dire, visto tutti gli album che hanno fatto, però in realtà da questa tensione è nata della musica che veramente è da ricordare. And I would love to also say and add that in 1998, also there was Estrella. That was a complete experimental album. What do you think about Estrella? It was better than Cold? It was, I don't know, something in transitioning or something like that?
I would definitely not say it's better than Cold, but
right.
it was, Mike and I continued to tour, and so a lot of those songs we had been playing live,
right,
during that time before they were ever recorded. And then we came back and we recorded those songs, and that was a really strange time period for us because Dave had left the band and we were still forging forward, going on tour. We had some issues with the record label where, they had told us we were going to have X amount of time with royalties. And so there was a whole lot of drama at that time period. And also at the same time, Mike was diagnosed as a type 1 diabetic. His mother passed away. So yeah, there was just a lot of stuff going on at that time period, and just a whole lot of drama. And so Estrella was sort of, it's a strange album for us because it was such a weird time, and Mike was sort of in this very, I don't know how to put it, but we were very meticulous with the recording of that album, where everything had to be absolutely perfect. And so there was a lot of time put into making every single thing sonically perfect. Mm-hmm. And so there's a sort of weird vibe to me with that album where I love that album and I'm super proud of the songs and everything, but there was almost like a clinical nature to it that, because we were used to doing the songs live and everything, and they were so rich with emotion and warmth and everything. And then when it came to recording it, it was like, okay, well, we already know these songs, and we just kind of bang, 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 bang. Mm-hmm. And it was very methodic. So it has a less emotional feel to me than some of the other records had, maybe. But I think the songs are great. They need to be a little dirtier. You know what I mean? I feel like they need to be a little dirtier, not quite so clean.
I get it. I get the aesthetic of it.
Yeah.
So, Estrella, quindi Stella, è l'album che uscì nel 98, 2 anni dopo Cold, e ho chiesto alla nostra Tara cosa ne pensasse di questo album, visto che ha uno stile più sperimentale. Per Tara, ovviamente, quello è stato addirittura un album ancora più difficile di Cold, perché erano accadute tantissime cose che avevano messo a dura prova i LYCIA, tra cui per esempio Mike è stato diagnosticato il diabete di tipo 1, poi avevano delle problematiche con la loro label, con la loro casa discografica, quindi insomma erano così tante cose tutte assieme che dovevano registrare, che poi addirittura hanno registrato tutte cose tutte assieme pur di far uscire un album e non andare nel dimenticatoio. Quindi non è stato un album ovviamente fatto velocemente, quindi poco curato, perché le canzoni sono bellissime, però sicuramente Cold lo preferisce di più, però ovviamente Estrella in ordine cronologico è quello che viene dopo. And after that, what a wonderful thing, in 1999 you had your own label called LYCIA Music. Whoa, what a twist of the script, actually, because you have a label that it's yours, that I mean it always published the Project Records. Thank you, Project Records. We say thank you to the Project Records because they published you, and you started also your kind of own publishing thing, and I think that it's pretty important also for when an artist do that, also because he wants to be like a little bit more aware of the music that they do. Or you did it also for other reasons, or you prefer that you did it because you prefer to be you, like LYCIA 100%.
So there's a few reasons why that happened. Right. First of all, Mike always did our publishing. He's had publishing for LYCIA since day one. So he's always had that. But then during that time period, I kind of mentioned a little bit earlier that we were having some record label issues. And, you know, there was just a lot of drama, I guess. And we wanted to release some stuff that the record label wasn't interested in or whatever, and then we thought, well, let's just do it ourselves then, you know.
There you go.
We put out a couple like compilation albums, and then I think we did a little EP, and you know, then it kind of just was like, that was such a bad time period for LYCIA. There was so much drama. And, you know, we actually went away for a long time ago. We never told anybody we went away, but we went away. We wanted out of our contract. We couldn't get out of our contract. So we just said, fine, we just won't do music anymore. And so, you know, we laid low for a long time, actually.
Yeah.
And then, you know, Mike has never wanted to be a businessman. He wants to make music. He doesn't care about the business side of it. And so we had the record label for a little bit, and then he quickly decided, like, I'm not interested in this aspect of music, you know?
Right.
So it was very short-lived.
No, but I get it. Also, because you're free, like, in a certain way, you're free. You're free to go ahead to do your thing, and many times it's better also because there are many rules in a label. Come ti diceva la nostra Tara, nel 99 intanto loro hanno fondato la loro casa discografica che si è chiamata la LYCIA Music, ed è stato fatto per un motivo. In realtà Mike non voleva assolutamente essere un businessman, quindi non è il suo campo, però si sono resi conto che per il tipo di genere che loro facevano e per il tipo di musica che loro facevano, ovviamente avevano bisogno anche di avere un pochino più di libertà, sempre perché parlavamo che per ogni casa discografica ci sono dei tagli, possono esserci delle regole, e per il loro genere, si ha bisogno di un po' di libertà, un po' di freedom, un po' di libertà dal punto di vista musicale. E quindi, anche se è stata un modo strano, diciamo, è stata una decisione un po' strana, a detta di Tara, comunque ha fatto molto molto bene alla band. Of course, because you went ahead with your because you never stopped, actually. Like, you had a lot of music, thanks God. You had for real a lot of music, and with the same approach of the Estrella album, you did also in 2002. The Tripping Back into Broken Days, this new album. So it's another album after that there's just a little short time, and also in the same year some songs of the Cold album were licensed for the film titled Lana's Rain.
Yes.
So, amazing. That's perfect. So the music stuck into the mind of the people. And I think that for you, that was a huge also opportunity also after the concert, the touring. Are you happy with that also with this album?
Yeah, I actually really love that record. I think it's such a beautiful album. at that time, Mike and I had relocated from Ohio back to Arizona, and he was having like a really a lot of health issues with being a type 1 diabetic, and that was at the height of our kind of really bad situation with our record label.
Yeah.
And that album was originally supposed to be under our side project name, Estrella.
Yeah.
And then there was just so much drama with the record label with legalities and stuff that we ended up agreeing to releasing it under the name LYCIA.
Wow.
And I'm not going to get into all the drama.
No, I get it.
Yeah, but it was kind of a mess, and then that was kind of the beginning of the end with our relationship for that period. Mm-hmm. But besides that, we love that album. We play a lot of those songs now. As we're prepping to do some shows and stuff. So yeah, a lot of those songs are super important to us, and I think the album is really, mood wise, is very good.
Absolutely, I do think the same. Indeed, between a question and another, we're gonna listen to your music, of course. So avevo chiesto alla nostra Tara, visto che nel 2002 è uscito l'altro album, sempre in questo le facevo notare proprio il fatto che in così poco tempo loro facevano uscire sempre nuovi album con nuovi pezzi. È uscito Tripping Back into Broken Days, e lo stesso anno poi alcuni brani dell'album Cold sono stati inseriti nel film Lana's Rain, e per loro è stato un'ottima opportunità per farsi conoscere, solo che è stato sempre un altro periodo sempre di drama, quindi un periodo di problemi, anche perché poverino Mike non è che stava benissimo, sempre il fatto del diabete, quindi diciamo che tante cose che si vanno anche portando all'interno della band. Poi Dave lasciò la band, quindi insomma tante problematiche che comunque hanno dovuto affrontare e che però li hanno portati sempre avanti. And also in July 21 we had the Project Records releasing compilation appearances, volume 1, and of course the volume 2. And that was, the kind of the end of a collab, not the end, because it's not an end, because you're all together working, and that's amazing, but also because this is the start of your solo projects after that.
Yeah.
And I would love to ask you about your solo project, because you did with you and Tara and David. Sorry. After that, you kind of split, but in a good way, and you recorded this one like Liquid Honey. That is huge. That is very important, this song, I think, and also because they give you a lot of they helped you also because you're because people know you because you were the singer, you were inside LYCIA, you are inside the LYCIA, but you also write, you do a lot of stuff, you're like, sure. You do amazing stuff, very creative mind. I really want to congratulate you for you. And I would like to ask you, how was this recording session with this one like Liquid Honey? Because I'm pretty curious, actually.
Yeah, so, at the time, I wanted to do something that was different, because I view my involvement in LYCIA like I'm an extra music or an extra instrument that Mike uses. So, to me, LYCIA is his baby, and
right.
He kind of uses the other members, not uses in a bad way, but like, however, he feels like a song should go, like, we're kind of extra instruments in that. So whenever I was doing the solo stuff, it was kind of like, I would do things in a way that I don't do in LYCIA. So, there's kind of like no rules to it. If I wanted to do it, whatever, it was okay. So the recording of the solo stuff on the first album, Mike was heavily involved in it because I was still learning how to work the equipment and this and that. So Mike had a huge hand in the first solo album. It was still my vision, but he definitely helped me shape it.
Right.
And on the second solo album, it was a bit more just me. I don't think Mike helped me with engineering and things like that, but he didn't actually, I don't think he performed on anything on that record.
Right.
But yeah, it was my way of doing something that was different. And obviously my style is quite different from, and my music's weird. I know it's weird.
No.
It's weird.